Welcome to video classes organized by Fountain International Coaching Institute. Myself is Dr. Ramkumar and today I am going to discuss the topic from genetics and the topic is sex determination. As you people aware of the importance of this topic, in morphologically there is distinctions between the male and female, but the mechanism through which the distinction between the two sexes is established at genetical level constitute the problem of sex determination. Several mechanisms have been suggested to solve the problem. Recently, we can divided these concepts under three headings, and the three important theories of this mechanism is genetical theory, another one is environmental theory. Right now, I am starting with the genetical theory. Genetical theory means the theory in which genes and chromosomes are involved. And the genetical theory can be divided into three headings. These are chromosomal theory. Another one is genic balance theory, and third one is male haploidy theory. Right now, I am starting with this chromosomal theory. The main supporter of this theory are Stevens, Wilkins, etc. The basic facts of this theory is, first point, sex is determined only by sex chromosomes. Autosomes do not play any role in sex determination. Second one, in sex determination, Y chromosome plays an important role. Y chromosome has an important role, and these are the main points on which this theory is based. Genetical theory is divided into chromosomal theory, genic balance theory, and male haploidy theory. I am starting with the chromosomal theory. The main supporter of chromosomal theories are Stevens, Wilkins, etc. I have already discussed the basic points of this chromosomal theory. Now I am going to divide this chromosomal theory into two basic parts, and these two basic parts are heterogametic males and heterogametic females. Heterogametic males means males produce two types of gametes, whereas heterogametic female means females produce two types of gametes. This heterogametic males again divided into two parts, that is XY type and X0 type. In XY type, the sex chromosome is X and Y type, and XO type means the absence of one sex chromosome in males will determine the sex. In XY type, suppose male is 2A plus XY, whereas female is 2A plus XX. Is it clear? Okay. Now, in the case of male, two types of sperms will be produced, A plus X type and A plus Y type. That is, 50% sperms will be A plus X type and 50% sperms will be A plus Y type. Whereas in the case of female, 100% ova will be of AX type. It means female is homogametic whereas male is heterogametic. When this sperm fuses with this ovum, the result will be 2A plus XX. It means female. And when this sperm fuses with this ovum, the result will be 2A plus XY, that is male. So in this case clearly indicates that the sex will depend on the type of fertilizing sperm, not on the type of fertilizing ovum. Suppose if this sperm is taking part in fertilization, the offspring will be female, whereas when this sperm takes part in fertilization, the offspring will be the male. So when the male is heterogametic, the sex will depend on the type of sperm taking part in fertilization. And this type of mechanism found in higher organisms. Higher organisms means higher plants, higher animals, including man. In man also the male is heterogametic. It means whether the offspring is daughter or son, it will depends on the male. Female has no role in this. Any doubt in this? Okay. Now I am going to explain the second one, and that is the X0 type. X0 type means male has only one sex chromosome, whereas female has both the sex chromosomes. 50% sperm will have sex chromosome, whereas other 50% sperms will be without sex chromosome. Whereas in the case of ova, 100% ova will have sex chromosomes. Suppose if this sperm fuses with this ovum, the result will be 2A plus XX, it means female. And when this ovum fuses with this sperm, the result will be 2A plus XO, that is male. So in this case, it is clearly indicated that the absence of one sex chromosome in males determine the sex. So in the case of heterogametic male, sex will depend on the fertilizing sperm, not on the basis of fertilizing ovum. Any doubt in it? Okay, examples. The examples of this type of inheritance found in bugs, cockroach, etc. These are the main examples of this type of sex determination.